In a world buzzing with noise where everyone seems plugged into a 24/7 live stream, there's a secret tribe thriving in the quiet corners. Loners. They're not wallflowers, they're architects of solitude, building empires of self-discovery and creativity in the hushed spaces between the chatter. Forget the extrovert hype, the social butterfly parade. Loners are introverted alchemists, turning solitude into gold. Their minds, uncluttered by the constant din, become fertile gardens where empathy blooms, self-awareness ripens, and quiet strength takes root. This isn't a celebration of isolation. It's an invitation to peek into the hidden world of loners, to understand their quiet power, their unique way of being, and the surprising lessons they hold for a world obsessed with noise. So grab a cup of silence, dim your inner chatter, and let's step into the fascinating world of those who bloom in the quiet. 1. Deep thinkers. In the tranquil embrace of solitude, our minds transform into expansive cathedrals echoing our deepest thoughts. Without noisy distractions, we venture inward, navigating our inner labyrinths. It's like exploring hidden caves with a bright light, uncovering forgotten dreams and self-doubt. Solitude becomes the fertile ground where self-discovery blossoms from introspection. Think of solitude as a special place where your thoughts become clearer. You're free from pretending to be someone else or meeting others' expectations. It's a chance to peel off layers and find the real you. In this quiet space, fears and worries aren't enemies but guides, teaching us about our strengths and vulnerabilities. This journey isn't passive. It's like being an architect of your inner world. You rebuild your story, rekindling old passions into guiding flames for your unique path. Solitude isn't an escape. It's a way to understand the world better. By knowing ourselves deeply, we become more compassionate toward others. So, embrace being alone. It's your special place, a playground of self-discovery. In those quiet moments with yourself, you'll find the key to unlocking your true self, a treasure far more precious than any external validation. 2. Independent minds. In solitude, independence isn't just a preference, it's a prized distinction. Those who relish being alone don't merely find comfort, they thrive. Crafting their journeys and navigating life with self-reliance as their compass, they've honed a spirit of unwavering independence. Picture a lone wolf, not bemoaning solitude, but surveying its realm with a determined gaze, a symbol of the confident loner. They solve problems with ingenuity, overcome challenges with grit, and kindle their fires without waiting for assistance. This self-sufficiency isn't isolation, it's empowerment. Solitude is their crucible, refining skills in time management, task prioritization, and unwavering resolve in facing obstacles. Their resourcefulness extends beyond practical matters. Loners are adept at creative problem-solving, exploring unconventional solutions with minds unchained from conformity. Independence isn't a retreat but a bridge connecting them to the world on their terms. Loners value genuine connections forged in shared experiences, offering a fresh perspective in a world stifled by collective thinking. Celebrate the independent loner, architects of their destinies, builders of empires, and pioneers in life's wilderness. In solitude, they discover not just solace but strength, resourcefulness, and a spirit of independence inspiring us all. 3. Emotional intelligence. In the soothing quiet of solitude, a surprising tune plays: empathy. Often linked with social butterflies, alone time becomes a fertile ground for understanding ourselves and others. Those who enjoy solitude become finely attuned to their emotions, forging a strong connection with others. Imagine a serene pond reflecting the moon. That's the loner, reading every nuance in their emotional landscape. They're adept at spotting tiny mood shifts, moments of doubt, and bursts of joy. This self-awareness becomes a key to understanding others. Loners, having decoded their feelings, pick up on the subtle cues beneath someone else's smile or frown. Solitude also nurtures deep compassion. Without the need to impress, loners step outside their own stories and genuinely listen to others. They become safe spaces where vulnerability is met with acceptance, not judgment. In the quiet of solitude, confessions happen, tears fall, and burdens are shared, creating connections beyond words. So when you see someone enjoying solitude, don't assume they're distant. They might be perfecting their emotional intelligence, dancing empathetically in the calm corners of their minds. They could be the unsung heroes of connection, weaving bridges of understanding with threads spun from the quiet strength of their solitude. 4. Mindful observers. In the quiet sanctuary of solitude, an extraordinary superpower emerges: the art of observation. Loners, free from the constant barrage of stimuli, become adept at perceiving what others miss, hearing the overlooked, and sensing subtle shifts in life's tapestry. Picture a lone owl on a branch, unblinkingly scanning the forest floor. This reflects the loner observer, vigilant and discerning. They silence internal noise, allowing the world to unfold like a silent film, capturing every detail with laser-like focus. This observation transcends noticing the obvious. It's about deciphering the language of the unspoken. Loners keenly attend to the smallest cues: a flicker of a smile, a tremor in a voice, and nuanced shifts in body language. They perceive stories etched in faces, emotions woven into gestures, and secrets hidden in the spaces between words. Yet this observation isn't passive voyeurism. Loners utilize their awareness to connect dots, acting as detectives of human nature. They piece together clues of emotion, intention, and motivation, enabling them to navigate social landscapes gracefully, forging genuine connections beyond the superficial. So, when encountering a loner, don't dismiss them as aloof. They may be the keenest observers, their solitude a canvas where the world paints its secrets, their minds deciphering its hidden language. They are the artists, detectives, and storytellers, born from the quiet power of mindful observation. 5. Active listeners. In a world loud with chatter, loners shine with a quiet superpower: deep listening. They aren't just present, they soak in the whispers, the sighs, the unspoken stories hidden in every pause and glance. They build havens for vulnerability, where secrets bloom and burdens find solace in their attentive presence. Loners don't need to fill every space with noise. Their quiet strength speaks volumes, a silent promise of understanding, a gentle nudge toward self-discovery. They're the champions of empathy, building bridges of connection one conversation at a time, reminding us that the most powerful words are often the ones unspoken. So next time you encounter a loner, don't mistake their silence for disinterest. They might just be the best listener you'll ever meet, holding your story close and offering a silent balm for the soul. Remember, the quiet spaces between the words can hold the greatest conversations. Embrace the power of active listening. In a world of noise, dare to be a loner. 6. Respectful boundaries. In the bustling world, where everyone seems to crave constant connection, loners hold a secret treasure: their boundaries. They've cultivated a quiet garden within, a space where they nurture their needs and flourish in their rhythm. Respecting these boundaries isn't just a courtesy, it's an invitation to understand the magic that blooms in the quiet. Respecting their boundaries isn't about building walls, it's about recognizing the invisible fence that surrounds their inner garden. It's about understanding that sometimes their no is not a rejection, but a way of saying, I need time to bloom in my way. Loners don't need constant stimulation. They savor the quiet moments, the space to think deeply, to listen to their inner whispers, and to create without the pressure of performance. Demanding their attention, bombarding them with noise, or forcing them into social whirlwinds can be like ripping the petals off their delicate orchid. Respecting their boundaries means offering quiet understanding. It's about recognizing that their solitude isn't a sign of weakness, but a source of strength. It's about trusting that when they emerge from their quiet haven, it will be with a new perspective, a fresh spark of creativity, and a renewed spirit ready to connect on their terms. So next time you encounter a loner, don't try to pull them into the storm. Offer them a quiet corner, a gentle smile, and the space to bloom at their own pace. Remember, the most beautiful gardens often thrive in the quietest corners, and respecting their boundaries is the key to unlocking their unique magic. Let the loners bloom in their own time, and their quiet beauty will enrich the world in ways we can only imagine. 7. Leaders by example. In a complex tapestry of leadership, loners quietly emerge as sources of inspiration through their unwavering commitment to independence and self-reliance. These individuals embody a unique form of leadership, showcasing that impactful guidance doesn't always require the spotlight, but can thrive in the shadows of solitude. Loners, akin to explorers charting uncharted territories, embody the spirit of forging their paths. Their decision-making processes are guided by an internal compass, impervious to external pressures. The courage to tread unexplored grounds becomes a defining attribute, highlighting that leadership often arises from the resilience to navigate uncharted territories. Resilience, a cornerstone of effective leadership, is a quality loners master through their self-sufficiency. Accustomed to overcoming challenges without relying on external crutches, loners stand as beacons of strength, demonstrating that true leaders do not crumble in adversity, but rather draw strength from within. Loners project a quiet confidence that speaks volumes. Their self-reliance and belief in their capabilities emanate without the need for grand gestures. Leaders who draw inspiration from this quiet confidence demonstrate that influence need not always demand a loud presence but can be felt in the subtlety of one's convictions. In the realm of leadership, loners serve as silent architects, constructing bridges between independence and inspiration. Their journey becomes a testament to the authenticity, resilience, and courage inherent in leadership. As loners lead by example, they illuminate the profound truth that independence is not a departure from leadership. Rather, it's a beacon guiding others toward their unique potential. As we close the book on this peek into the quiet world of loners, let's not disturb their serenity with applause. Their strength lies in the echoes of self-discovery, not the roar of the crowd. So send them a silent nod, a smile that whispers, "I see your light, even in the shadows." Loners, keep building your inner empires, let your empathy bloom, and trust the whispers of your solitude. Your quiet power is a gift, a beacon in the world's cacophony. And to those who walk beside them, approach with open hearts. Listen for the wisdom woven in their stillness. In their quiet strength, you might find the key to unlocking your own. Remember, the most beautiful gardens often bloom in unexpected corners. So seek your own quiet spaces, let your unique voice rise, and share the magic of the loners with the world. Subscribe, like, and share this video, and together let's rewrite the narrative of solitude one hushed chapter at a time. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the quiet corners of the world. Until next time, bloom bright.